you can, but I don't know. Your words can't shake my bones, though. I'm stronger than you know. Your fire can't melt my soul, no, no.
Do a little chatting.
Yep.
Piss a few people off. A lot more than a few, probably.
We're
Everyone.
gonna piss a lot of people off, but I think we're gonna also make a lot of people happy because we're gonna say what they
everybody's
want to
thinking,
say,
I
what they're
feel.
thinking. We're gonna say the quiet part out loud.
If you don't find something to relate to, like, get out of here.
Get out.
Look right in the eyes. Get out.
Out.
I'm just kidding.
Bye.
In the shadows, I found my light. In the chaos, I found my fight.
We're excited to announce that we're partnering with GhostBed. Their mattresses are crazy comfortable and super cool, literally, thanks to their patented cooling technology. And they ship right to your door. If you're ready to level up your sleep,
Head on over to ghostbed.com/unfiltered for 10% off their already insanely low prices.
scary low. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered and Unfazed. I'm your host, Tessa.
I'm Heather.
This is the first time mark it
That
in
I'm not
history
eating ice.
that you're not chewing ice.
It's the gum.
It's because neurogum.
It's the gum.
Right. Keeps you focused. You don't feel
does.
like you need to
It
chew the
does.
ice.
See?
And that's why you guys should sponsor us. Do you
That's
see
why
how
you should sponsor us.
flawlessly I transitioned into that? Like, it felt like a natural part of the conversation. It did not feel like an ad read. And that's what I'm offering to
Clip
neurogum.
that.
Okay. So what are we talking about today? America's Next Top Model.
Okay, so really quick, is everybody clipping it on TikTok because of the documentary or the
Well, okay. So how it like the resurgence of America's Next Top Model has to do with like COVID and people being locked in their house, and they're like, oh, you know what? I want to rewatch.
Because I was like, how did this come
America's
back?
Next
Where
Top
did this
Model
come back all of a sudden?
from like COVID. So people started watching it, and then people started watching it through today's lens.
Right.
And they're like, oh my God, this is atrocious. Like, so, which
Through today's lens, it
Through
is.
today's
but
lens.
back then,
yeah,
and by back then, I mean, what, it was 2002?
2000. Like, yeah, like I used to watch it after school.
Which is now over 20 years ago. But yeah, I mean, I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Reality Check. What's it called?
I like America's Next Top. I do think it was called Reality Check or something like that. I don't actually
even
remember
know what
the
it's
title.
called. We're just doing an episode on it. It's no big deal.
Here's what you can expect from us when we're doing an episode on
This
something.
is how we do it.
We
keep
watch
it real.
something and we'll briefly talk about it, but we will go on several tangents.
And we don't know what it's called.
Yeah, you know what we're talking about. Click it into Netflix. You'll find it. It's easy. You don't need me to know the name correctly.
No.
Okay. You can figure it out.
I typed in America's Next Top Model and it came up right away.
Yeah. Right on Netflix. Easy peasy.
It wasn't even America's Next Top Model that came up. It was that.
It was
that
the
came up.
documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So, okay. I don't even know where to be.
It's easy to get through. It's fast. It's
it's
quick. There's 3 episodes,
They're
but
like
they're
an hour-
short.
but they're like
one
an
of them was like
hour.
40 minutes. One of them was an
Yeah.
hour.
Like, and it's not like, okay. First, I just want to say that, like, I feel like people like definitely over dramatized like how bad it was. You know what I mean? But I also don't know if because I grew up watching it and I grew up in that era, or like,
I think that what the models went through was horrifying.
oh,
I
absolutely.
think that some of the other stuff was over dramatized. Like,
Mhm.
like when Tyra was yelling and they were
Yeah.
like, we were so scared.
Yeah,
They were like, we jumped out of our seats and we were genuinely scared.
Right.
You were scared because she's
Because
yelling at
somebody was
this chick.
yelling.
Like, stop.
I'm like, be so for real. Like, actually be so for real, because it wasn't even that bad.
Well, they said allegedly the really bad parts were cut out.
Yeah, they probably said the N-word. Like, that's probably the bad
Right.
part that got cut out. And it's 2 Black women. They're allowed to say that. Like,
Right.
and I'm so scared. I heard
They were
something that I never.
scared.
I'm
I
like,
thought
you
that was a
say
little
all that in
extra.
private anyway. I know for a fact that every single one of them were saying all of that stuff in private anyway. And you just want to get on there and act like, oh, like, I could never. I'm like,
Well, I think them showing the behind the scenes of the emotional turmoil that these girls went through in the show. What?
I went to take a drink and then I realized when I take a big drink, it makes a noise.
Oh,
So I was like,
it's you this time. But they went through physical And like people were passing out because they're like starving to death.
Yeah, I'm like, because in not even in just the modeling industry, definitely in like the world at that time, like early 2000s, like Coke and Skinny was everything.
Drinking Slim Fast.
Slim Fast, you're only
breakfast, lunch,
eating
and dinner.
pickles, maybe some boiled eggs, like ice when you want something
that.
crunchy, like
If that.
and then yeah, passing out and dying, and like that's just how life was. And it's because like we had, and it all goes back to like beauty standards and like how things like are projected onto us, because nobody was sitting at home thinking like, oh, like, you know what I need to do? I need to get so skinny you can count my ribs from across
You
the
want to
room.
know what's wild about that I find interesting? Little
Yes,
tidbit.
I would like to know.
All the girls in the show,
Mhm.
there was probably let's call it 40%
Okay.
that are very overweight now.
Yeah.
And I find that is common when you
Mhm.
have like body
Super
dysmorphia, like
restrictive.
eating
Yeah.
disorder, like
Yeah.
I'm like they
I'm like,
you're like,
by the way, yeah, like
you're all just
like, I just want to know, just a second. Why do you keep putting me on blast?
I mean,
Okay,
I'm
I'm just
sorry.
wondering, like,
It's
like,
unintentional. I'm unintentionally putting you on blast. I'm speaking your truth.
You
I
know
don't.
what's funny that I noticed? I'm like, stop noticing. You have to relax.
You're like so, but
Yeah.
isn't that interesting? Like,
No, but it is, because there's like a huge problem with disordered eating. Is like, the thing about it is it works for a little while, but it's not something that you can sustain.
it's not
Like,
sustainable.
it's not sustainable. You will die.
Well, you'll die. Yeah.
You'll die. And then you have like such an unhealthy relationship with food that you like restrict yourself from, like, you're like, I can only eat, celery and carrot sticks before 3 p.m. and then I can have one meal and then I can have like a protein shake and that's all I can have. And it's like, while that's, great for short term
Right.
types of things, like maybe
Well,
you need a little reset, maybe you need a little whatever. But
even in like bodybuilding competitions, they do that,
Yeah.
for their prep.
Also, another place with very, very high disordered eating.
Oh,
Like-
100%.
Like,
That is like
just because your body can do something does not mean that you should be doing
competition prep. I have seen it break people
that. Me too.
on a level
Cause
that
hair loss extremely, like
physically
like,
and mentally.
it's like deteriorating your
people.
bones, like that kind of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God. Like,
I mean, there's one girl I saw on Instagram that did she used to compete and she'd win and she did great.
Mhm.
And then she's like, I am like the best thing I ever did. Maybe this is not for everybody because some people really do like competing.
yeah.
Was stopping that.
Yeah.
And now she's like, I'm healthy. Like
right.
she definitely isn't bodybuilder
Yeah.
standard.
But I feel like as long as you're like, and I don't, like when I say stuff like this, I don't want it to just be like, oh, you're just like promoting like unhealthiness. And no. I definitely think
obesity.
I'm promoting obesity. You should be okay with fatness. Like, it's fine. It's fine. You should. It's fine. But the thing about it is, like, the most important thing is being healthy, like moving your body, making sure that you're getting enough nutrients so that your brain can work properly. Like,
Well, the body positivity movement has ruined that because you
Right.
can be healthy
Mhm.
and not necessarily be like a stick.
Right.
But a lot of times where people are 600 pounds and they're
Mhm.
saying, but you could be healthy in this body. And it's like, well, no, you can't. You can't. So that's
Right.
where it drew the line and people started
Right.
pushing back on that. And we're like, no, automatically you're
Yeah.
unhealthy if you're overweight to that
Yeah,
extent.
and that's and what I'll say is, like, definitely, like, for me, like, I've like, what really kicks me into gear every time, because this happens every time for me when I start getting back on my like journey or whatever, is like, I'm like, dang, like, I really just got winded doing that. Okay, hold on,
Yeah.
I need to go for a walk, bro. Like, I need to like, because that's how you can tell, like, if you're doing things that you normally do in your everyday of your life and all of a sudden it starts to become like harder, it's like, wait a second, I need to really reevaluate something. And that's
Yeah.
in everything. It's the same, like, if you're not eating at all, it's like, if it's getting hard to get out of bed because you don't have the energy, like, babe, sorry, but you need to like consume.
Yeah.
You need to consume. Like, I'm sorry. Like, your belly might be bloated for a little while. Your body goes through phases, like multiple different phases throughout the month as like a woman, I know. Sorry, I almost said something really. I can't. You know,
But yeah, so
as happens.
well, and that's kind of where the show was supposed to go, was like Tyra herself wasn't
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote model skinny.
Right.
And she wanted to promote that, but then they
Right.
were like, it took a weird turn
Right.
where that's not what happened. And they would literally be like, this chick
Mhm.
was like 100 pounds, and they're like,
Yeah.
you're like looking really pudgy.
No, the one that was I cannot remember her name. But this literally, she was 5'10" and 115 pounds, and they said she's the plus size model of the. I go, what the fuck, bro? Like,
Yeah.
whoa, oh my god! Like, hold on, I can't. 115 pounds at 5'10". First of all, very, very skinny.
Very skinny.
Like, that's like crazy measurements. We're getting alien-esque.
Yeah.
there. Like we're getting like
Yeah.
Alex Consani
So
type body.
that's, I mean, there was a couple times where like Janice would be like really tough on the girls, like
Mhm.
that were not
Yeah.
completely just
No,
bones.
I think Janice is just like a bitch, but she like kind of owns that.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, she is that way. Like, no surprises there. Like, you know, she's about to say the most vile thing.
Yes. She was like the Simon
Right. Yeah.
of the show.
I would even say Janice is worse than Simon.
Yeah, she was pretty rough.
She was
She was pretty rough.
she literally, like, one girl, she's like, she looks like a cow. She looks like a cow. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
she's
like, maybe she does, like, but you're screaming this at the top of your lungs,
Yeah.
like in like a
Yeah.
judging session.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like
I mean, and then we have Miss J.
Miss J is different than J.
Yes.
Okay.
Miss J.
is the legs.
Yes.
Okay.
He also could be harsh,
Mhm.
but wasn't as bad.
No, but I feel like he came from a place of like, genuinely, I think Miss J was there to teach them a skill.
Yeah.
And encourage them to do their best. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I think was happening there. And that just goes to show, like, throughout the rest of his career, like, he didn't have a fall off. He just
Right.
kept teaching models how to walk, and that's exactly what he did. And he just was like, he said that he always remained like authentic to himself,
Mhm.
you know, everything like that. So oh, sorry, I thought you were saying to stop.
No, I noticed.
Oh,
I noticed
I was like, wait, do you know something I don't know? Like,
Miss J, Jay, and Nigel all
Mhm.
went on to do
yeah.
great things.
Yeah. So I feel like, okay, in my head, I feel like Miss J is the most innocent out of all of them, and then Nigel after that, and Nigel is after that, not equal to Miss J, and then regular J is, to
You
me,
think Miss J is above? I felt like Nigel was very.
Nigel was present for a lot of the things. He's a photographer.
Yeah.
So,
But
Miss
hold on.
J wasn't always there
on.
on set.
I will say the one in, I think they were in Africa,
Mhm.
where the guy kept touching her leg and she
Yeah.
was like crying and she's like, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And Jay was
Uh-huh.
like, it's part of it.
Yeah. But
Type
Nigel
thing.
was sitting right there.
But I feel like, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
there was another photographer, that guy.
mhm, there
He
was
wasn't
another
like somebody
photographer.
with them, but he was
Mhm.
there. He was like very like, no,
Mhm.
we're doing this.
Right.
Like, get over it type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, he was there.
yeah.
So it's kind of like what we were talking
Yeah.
about. I mean, I'm not bringing up,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's like being there and not
yeah,
doing something is almost just as bad type
Right.
thing.
right.
But
But also, it's like, if like, okay, so if I'm in the middle, let's say like if something happens with like a client at my work and it's not my client,
right.
I just like heard about it, or
Right.
like I witnessed it happen, but then I saw someone come in and what I felt like was resolve the situation,
Right.
then I too would say nothing. But and that's the other thing is like she was so uncomfortable that she was willing to like stop.
She stopped it.
Stopped it.
She's like, I don't even have a place to do that. She goes, but in my head, I was thinking, what would Tyra do?
Mhm.
Tyra would be like, I'm stopping. I'm not doing this. But
Yeah.
she's like, obviously, I'm not on her level.
Right.
But
Right.
you would think if somebody's saying, I'm uncomfortable, I'm like literally being assaulted and like, it's guys like being inappropriate.
Right.
At that point, she's like, that's when I knew they're not concerned about me
No, they're
whatsoever.
not at all. Like at the end of the day, like you're just entertainment. You're means to
You
an end.
are-
You're
yep.
just part of the show.
Yep.
And also, like, what I didn't know, because I rewatched it as well, is that like afterwards, like when they get eliminated, they all just get sent to a hotel until the entire season is finished.
Oh, I thought they went home
No,
and just had a gag order. They couldn't talk about it.
no, they went to a hotel where they were not allowed to have phones.
Oh God.
Yeah, so it's all these girls just like losing and then going
Just
to
being
the hotel.
depressed.
Like another loser. Oh,
yeah,
it's another
yeah.
person that lost. Like,
Well, I found that also interesting that when you win, it's not quite what you think it's going to be either. They were like, it's not like you're all of a sudden this like famous model.
no, as a matter of fact, they
It's
said
the
that it was the
opposite.
opposite. Yeah, they're like, oh, we do not want you because you run America's Next Top
Yeah,
Model. Like,
they're like that one Danielle who
Yeah.
despises Tyra was like, I didn't
Yeah.
go on any casting calls. I didn't go. I was sitting in the model apartment
mhm,
90% of the time, just looking at the wall. Like
Right.
literally, it was not glitz and
Right.
glam. It was not. I mean, she had her moment right in the beginning
mhm.
where she would do like red card,
Yeah.
but that was like it.
Right, and they like kind of forget about you after your season. But there were a lot of girls that did go on to do like,
That's what I'm saying. The girls that
Yeah.
lost were like, oh yeah, I started doing this. I like did
Mhm.
this. Some girls like Shandy, what's the girl that got assaulted?
Shandy.
She was like, I literally went back to working at Walgreens.
Yeah, and I'm like, poor girl. Like that. I just everything that happened to her. Like, okay, so we talked about this a little bit, and without like, I don't know like how much we should touch on it, but like,
Right, because that's a
it's really, and I don't want to like bring more light to it, but what I will say is, at the end of the day, the legality of it,
mhm.
who gives a fuck morally? Just standing by and watching that happen to someone that you know is not in a state where they're
Right.
able to consent is like outrageous. Like that's crazy.
Well, that's because when this is why people have a problem with quote unquote Hollywood. And this was people call anything in the entertainment industry Hollywood. So
Mhm.
let me be clear on that.
Yeah.
Where if it makes for good TV, if it makes
Right.
for good entertainment,
Right.
that's why people have a problem with the fact that it's like selling your soul. Like they
Yeah.
don't care what happens to people,
Right.
what it does to people,
Yeah.
what the repercussions long term might be. I mean, she's still like she still is like not okay.
No, I mean, she was traumatized on national television, and not only was it aired at the time of the show, not only was it aired
It's so
at
bad.
Tyra's show, it's in the documentary. You
Again,
see it in the documentary
So now
again.
you have to think the Band-Aid is getting literally ripped off again.
It's like they will not give this
They
girl
can't.
peace.
They can't.
They will
They
not
can't.
give her peace. And I'm like, you're so messed up for that. Like, whoever made the documentary, like, I understand, like, maybe putting in clips from that episode so that you know what, whatever, but you put the actual clip of it happening again.
Here's what's crazy is, I mean, we all, I think me and you can agree, believe there's a path,
Mhm.
not necessarily we have free will. So it's not that your like fate is sealed, but that there's like reasons.
Right.
But I look at things like that and you go, I mean, who knows what her life would have been if she didn't go on the show? Maybe it'd be worse. Right? We don't know.
Right.
But you look at that one moment. So if she didn't go on the show, you would think maybe she'd be with that guy still. Like maybe her life would be normal because she went on the show and then she went back to her life with it being in shambles.
Mhm.
But again, I just choked on the gum. It
Yeah,
literally
I
shot
saw
the back
it.
of my throat.
I actually saw that happen. It was like, I wasn't sure. I thought it might fly out like after. I'm sorry.
I'm drooling.
Yeah.
It
I
literally shot
can't, like,
into
There's
my
nothing I can do at
throat.
all. Like somebody here, I'm sure, knows CPR or like, Heimlich, but it's not me.
See it go in?
No, I saw it almost come out. It was the thing.
It like shot. I like breathed it in or something and went in the back of my throat hole. Like it was back, like as if I swallowed it, but I didn't. And so I did something and I
regurgitation. That's what you did. You regurgitated like come right back up.
I'm crying because it was just, I feel like you witnessed it all. But anyway,
don't forget it's on camera.
Oh yes. Hey, everybody. Just choking on neurogum. All right, y'all, we're excited to announce a new sponsor for the network, Goon Tape.
It's made from an ultra strong blend of natural and synthetic fibers to help keep you on target and in the fight,
even when the work gets wet. You can also use it in the gym. Ladies, buy it for your husbands for their guns. All the guys use it on their guns. We use it on our dip machine and our pull-up bar. So it's very versatile, gets grippy when wet. So get it wet, get it grippy.
And get it going.
Goon Tape. Check them out at goontape.com and use antihero15 for 15% off.
Over a century ago in 1910, the Flexner Report, funded by John D. Rockefeller and the Carnegie Foundation, re-engineered medical education from a holistic, whole-body approach, which appropriately treated the body as an interconnected system, to a compartmentalized approach under the guise of specialized medicine. They shut down or consolidated medical schools, marginalized naturopathic, homeopathic, and chiropractic medicine, replacing them with symptom management and synthetic drugs. Allopathy is a marketing strategy rooted in fear and manipulated science. This philosophy carried into veterinary medicine, resulting in over-vaccination, unnecessary surgeries, and manufactured food, just like they did for people. They call it care, but it's predatory and based in profitability. The truth? Toxicity, compromised immunity, and chronic inflammation. They're not fate. They're engineered. And so is your power to undo them. We built 3 targeted formulas to return the body to homeostasis, for pets and people, to detox, defend, and restore. We are the correction to decades of corruption. We are vengeance.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't know where we were.
Dude.
Oh, just that her life, but
Yeah.
again, I have to believe and have that faith because I struggle with that, having that faith that like things happen the way they happen. Maybe something horrifying would have happened had she not been on the show. Even worse. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's just, it's crazy to think like the decisions we make. Cause she said she was even like, well, I'm not a model. And her boyfriend was like, you could be. And she was like, okay. She's like, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Like it was so not like her life's ambition. Yeah. And then it proceeded to
well,
give her immense trauma.
The Hollywood is not a place for innocence.
No, and she was like probably one of the more
probably the most
ones that got
and there was that other girl that was literally like a virgin or something like that they were talking about. I'm like, girl, get out.
Run,
get out
in this world.
No, because like they try to monopolize capital. Who knows what they do?
Yeah,
they're using that, like the innocence, the youngness, and it's this weird agenda that's always getting pushed. Like it's like, oh, we want the one that doesn't understand things,
right?
Like we want the one that's easy to manipulate, and it's like,
But I do believe
doesn't know what she's getting herself into.
Look, I know that we both said it's not all her fault, but I do believe that Tyra was fully involved in that type of picking.
Oh yeah, like in the choosing of people.
She
absolutely. I think they chose people that they thought would make a good show.
Yes,
which is kind of the point, but also it's like, but like you're choosing people that like literally like they don't have a clue in the world. Like I'm sure that there are hundreds of girls that signed up that knew exactly what they were getting themselves into, and then you just have your like innocent sweet girls with a dream.
Yes,
and they don't know.
Well, a lot of the girls they admitted had like rough backgrounds, and the girls all agree. Tyra doesn't agree. She was like, I wanted to give these people a chance, right? Where they felt like, no, bitch, like that's not what we felt.
I like that you whispered it. I'm like, you did not say it. You just whispered it.
That's not what I was not trying to be a trashy bee. But they don't feel like that was genuine. They don't feel like, oh, she was trying to help the struggling. They feel like it was for good TV.
Right.
Like, oh, this girl from Harlem.
Right.
Is
why
her grandma sold her, almost lost her house to get her a bathing suit.
Right.
That sounds much more like, oh,
I'm like,
my
you
gosh.
ever heard of stealing? Sorry.
But she
Like,
almost lost her
I'm
house
like-
to get
I'm
a
like,
bathing
Grandma,
suit. Go to
Grandma, you
Walmart.
better get in that store and snatch me a
What
bathing
do you
suit. I'm not. No, I'm
mean?
just kidding.
You
I
can't
would
be
not make
paying
my
your rent
grandmother
to get a
steal.
bathing suit. Stop.
Not this, but that's what I mean. Like, why is your grandma's rent the same price as a bathing suit?
Why is that making it or breaking it for your grandma?
Like, we need to figure something else out. Like, grandma is not doing
And
okay.
that's the girl that Tyra yelled at.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, girl. But here's my thing about it. Like, that situation, she was like, "Ugh, I can't do it. And then she had that little attitude on her face. Girl, I would have yelled at her too. Especially,
I think she was checked
especially
out
if
at that
it's-
point.
you can also tell that Tyra definitely saw herself in that girl.
I know she
And
said it was some
because she
black
was-
girl stuff.
Exactly. And I was like, and it is like that in the industry. So like it was Tyra.
I'm over here like, yeah, okay.
But it is. I'm like, it's the same thing. Like, if one of my sisters was like in a competition or somebody that I like really like cared about, and I saw them actively like just giving up, and I do this to my friends, and that's why I can say this. Like, it gets to a point where I'm like, bitch, you better get your shit together. Yes. I was like, you have to get your shit together. Like you don't even understand the opportunity that you're throwing away, which according to,
but you know what you wouldn't say? You wouldn't be like, that's some white girl stuff. That's something
depends on which friend I was talking.
That's something you probably wouldn't say just because you were having a heart to heart with somebody. No, you wouldn't.
Well,
no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't make it about race.
Well, it depends on the situation though. Because like if it depends on what I'm talking about. I'm like, I can think of one person that I could be like, you know what, this is just, us on our white people shit. I understand that maybe like, this or that, but like that's the thing. We've never really had to like,
don't you dare say struggle.
No, rely on other white people the same way that black people have had to rely on each other.
Or just rely on being a race, period.
Like that's the one thing that,
because I was like, you have struggled, so I don't want to hear that.
No, it's not the struggle. I grew up around majority black people.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're white, so you couldn't have struggled.
Yeah, well, I'm also 1/3 Native American, so don't forget that. I struggle.
True.
I have 1/3 right to struggle. Okay,
you're allowed now.
Just letting you know.
You're given permission to have a little bit of struggle.
Yeah, exactly. So don't forget
that. So I think that at the end of the day, I do think that Tyra became tyrannical to say the least. No pun intended. But
are you sitting on that one?
I wasn't.
It came to you just now. Okay,
It was just
that was good
on the fly, man. It just
when you genuinely reached the flow state. Like
I was flow stating. And then we ruined it, but. I do think that she went, and she admits that she's like, I went too far on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
The photo shoot ideas, that necessarily wasn't always them.
Yeah, but they definitely had like okay, we're gonna do it. Right. Like, and that's the other thing. Like, once it got to that point where I feel like other Jay was like not taking responsibility, like he took responsibility for some things. But then he started wording things so like intentionally.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, look, you fucked up too. It's okay. All right. It is forgivable.
They did act kind of like they were all
victims
held against their will.
Yeah.
And like couldn't have just been like, no, victims. I'm not doing that. I'm like,
did it suck that, she fired you guys without telling you? Absolutely. That absolutely sucks.
Imagine
it also happened to her. They also were like,
well, now they probably believe her. She says to this day that she thinks they don't believe that it wasn't just her doing it, that it wasn't the higher ups.
Right.
But I think, imagine today that somebody on a reality show did. And since I'm old, you might be like, somebody has done that. But I'm talking about like today, like recent, like within the last week, not even 5 years.
Right.
Do a race swap. Do you think that would go over well?
No.
And they didn't just do a race swap. The first time they did it, they did black and white. The second time they did it, they went Egyptian. They went Muslim. Like they went into all these different races. The makeup and the clothes. I was like, this is like, what world do they think this is a good idea?
Like, it's not a good idea at all, because also, like, here's my thing. What's crazy is all of these women have their own races, right? So you could just, I don't know, let
Use
them be
them,
that
yeah.
race. Like that's the part. It's like,
that was wild.
I wanna do blackface on you and then make you a African queen. It's like, hey, this is a tiny little white girl from the suburbs.
That is like the weirdest thing.
She's never
ever.
even used cocoa butter.
Like
You want
to where it gets crazy is they didn't just like do that. They did some like stereotypes on top of it. When they made that one girl black and she's holding like a little black baby.
Yeah.
People were like horrified. They were like, what?
Yeah.
With like the like bandana and the afro. It's like, how could you not like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
How are we thinking this is like a good idea?
But that's the thing. At the time, it was just so like, oh, this is so edgy.
Shock value.
Like blackface wasn't like, okay, I'm telling you, like, and you know too, like in that period of time in the 2000s, like from like 2002 to probably like 2012 even.
Yeah.
Like there were so many things that were just like viewed as okay.
Oh,
that like
there was
everybody was just
blatant
doing it because
pedophilia.
that's like well, and not even that. I'm talking about like the racism,
like, sexism,
like
body
was,
shaming.
Like, so okay,
it was
yeah.
We were built
like,
different.
I was like, we were watching like Scary Movie and like freaking American Pie and like Tosh.0 and like
I was like 5 watching Ren and Stimpy, and if you watch Ren and Stimpy now, that shit's a raunchy, weird cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead, like we were watching that as kids. Those are like adult cartoons,
right?
And we just watched them, and it was just no big deal.
Yeah.
I really feel like kids. I don't even think kids would understand and or feel like they could handle it.
No, I think they can if you start them early. You just gotta right out the womb, just throw on some South Park.
Yeah. Well, that's what's weird about kids now, though, is that everyone's saying they're exposed to so much, but they're all like mentally slow. So it's if they're exposed to so much, you would think that they would be further advanced and being like partially not quite there. I mean, what? I want to say retarded. The kids are retarded. They're retarded.
Yeah, they're all gay and retarded.
They're all gay.
I want to wait. Who was it? What did RFK say? He was
I'm
like,
launching a war. All gay fat kids.
And gay fat kids, not the kids themselves, but the things making them so gay and so fat. Oh my gosh!
I still like the meme I post. I'm like, billionaires be eating kids, and you're sweating me on saying retard. Like,
no,
just stop.
Come on.
That's like we're still worried about that.
Retarded is so chic. Come on. It's so chic to say retarded
in the microphone.
It's the same thing. You know, lots of other words. I feel like
I know what you want to say. I know what you want to say.
So cunty to say.
You want to say
faggot? I'm sorry.
Are we canceled?
No.
Are we
okay?
not?
I'm bisexual. I'm allowed to say it.
Oh, that's right.
At least one time a week.
You can say. Oh, so I can't say it. Damn it.
Yeah.
I still
sorry,
say
Heather.
Isn't it a cigarette? A fag is a cigarette.
Yeah, in freaking.
UK, so what?
In loser UK. Yeah, we won the Tea Party.
So I'm just saying that's a cigarette. I smoke fags. Like, what do you want?
Heather, like when you say it though, it means you kill gay people. But like it's just when sometimes when somebody says something and they're a certain type of person, it just means something different automatically.
We won't be here next week because our show won't be available any longer.
I can say it. I can say it because I be at the clubs, you know.
That's some bullshit too, man. Because
you gotta go to the club or you can't say it.
Just because you are, it should be freedom for everyone to say.
Yeah, I guess. But you're missing the
okay. Because you think I'm calling you out on everything.
Wait, don't say the N-word, Heather. No, I'm like, don't do it.
I'm not. So okay, fine.
Okay.
Can a fat girl call another fat girl fat and it's okay? And if a skinny girl calls a fat girl fat, is it not okay?
anybody can call anyone fat. It's hilarious.
But in this logic,
yeah.
that you cannot say fag unless you're gay.
Well, if you've never been fat before, it's like, do you really get what you're saying?
I mean, fat is fat. If you see somebody that's fat, you're going to say they're fat. It doesn't matter if you've been it or not.
You big fat bitch. Then that's like, camp to say. But if you've never been fat, it's like you just can't. You don't know what it feels like.
You don't know what it feels like, but you can observe the fatness.
Person.
You can observe the fatness.
Yeah, but you don't know what it feels like to be a former fat person. And be like, I'm sorry. It's
just the logic
is different.
There's exceptions to the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Like people said, you can't. Some people believe if you're singing a rap song that has the N-word in it, you can sing it. But if you're not,
I try to bleep it.
The guy on his show said no, you cannot.
Yeah, and I totally get that. Like,
it's a song.
If I'm like doing it for karaoke, maybe I will not say it because I don't want to say it in the wrong like cadence, and I feel like I add things like
if it's like a hard R or an A.
Well, I don't know. Well, okay, hold on. Let me say this. No, I'm just kidding. Let me say this. There is this one. There's only one rap song that I know that has a hard R, and it's like, and it actually like fits the song and it flows really well, and it's such a catchy like rhythm of words. And man, all the time I'm just sitting here like, oh man, I want to say it so bad. And I make sure like, and when
but why can't you?
Well, when I'm really craving it, when I'm really craving hearing it, when I really want to hear somebody saying it, when I really want to hear somebody say the hard R, I just ask my black friends to do it.
The hard R
I just ask my black friends to do it, and they do it for me every time.
And that satisfies you?
Yeah. No. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry. Like, I'm like, hey, can you say the thing?
What was it that I said, Tyler? When I was little, I used to call people. Oh, I can't even say it because it's too close.
Okay.
My mom doesn't know. She thinks it's because I thought that people were bigger than me.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I called them.
Okay.
I walked around
Fatties.
and said it.
Yeah.
Call them biggers.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you were gonna say it anyway.
I was gonna say it anyway.
Thing. I feel like no matter where we went with that, I had to
work up to it.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the death threats now. Like honestly, like all my friends are gonna be like, why'd you say that?
You know what? Your friends
and they're probably gonna stop saying it for me. I'm like, dang it, like please.
And we know, I mean, my friends are on a different path of not having any offense to any of that whatsoever. But I think some of your friends, I don't think they get it.
Oh, yeah. If you're my friend, you have to get it.
Yeah.
If you don't get it, then I'm not going to explain it. So,
I mean, I think in this day and age, we're at a point where there's a level of, okay, this is going to sound weird.
Mm-hmm.
There's a level where we have too much sensitivity and a lack of, like the things that are happening should be horrifying and shocking us to beyond belief to, like you said, where we're all like, like, so let's start a revolution. Let's all be like with pitchforks literally outside, like
and my thing
overthrowing.
The men should,
but
the men should start a revolution.
At the other side, we have a sensitivity of somebody says fag and they're like on the floor crying, and or somebody is not accepting somebody for who they are,
right?
And they're going to literally kill someone because of it. Or if somebody disagrees with you, you may lose your life over it.
Yeah.
So it's like we have these weird extremes on both ends where if like kind of everybody kind of met in the middle and was like, maybe we need to toughen up a little bit, but also like maybe we need to toughen up on like the real things that are going on.
Right.
And not worry about like these other little
we can
things.
Think about those other things later. Yeah.
We'll get back to those later.
We'll get back to the racism, okay? Don't worry, nobody's forgetting about it.
Yes.
Trust me.
Right.
Sorry.
We haven't forgotten.
And I'll never forget.
No.
9/11.
I'm
sorry.
My God.
My birthday's the 12th. I'm allowed to make 9/11 jokes.
So you just are justified to do whatever you want. You can call people fat. You can call people
because I've been fat. Yeah.
You're Native American, so you're
So I can have, I've been suppressed.
You can talk about 9/11. I've been suppressed.
I'm part gay, so I can say fat. Yeah, absolutely. And
you're
what was the other one?
Free reign.
Yeah, I can make 9/11 jokes on my birthday as well. These are the things that make it okay for me to say. I am actually pretty much the exception to the rule.
You're exempt to all rules.
It's because I don't let other people like tell me what to do.
Right. Exactly.
I'm like, okay.
I make exceptions for myself too.
And I'm like, I can do and say whatever I want. And you know what? One day, if someone punches me in the mouth for it,
I make exemptions for myself on a regular basis.
You don't know what I'm into.
I decide why it's justified.
Yeah.
Why I can do something and somebody else can't.
Yeah.
Totally acceptable.
That's exactly how I live my life. Like I truly, because it's like any circle that I'm ever in, like, because the reason I'm allowed to do and say all of these things, genuinely getting down to the bottom of it, is because at my core, I am a good person.
Right.
I'm one of the first people to give you the shirt off my back.
Right.
I like, if you need something, I got you. If you need advice, I got you. If you need money, go ask someone else. Not me. I will not help you.
Don't ask me for money.
No. You think I got money?
Okay, here. Let me explain that. Hold on. Let me explain that.
Yeah.
My father is the one that taught me that. And now when I say don't ask me for money, I'm talking about don't ask me for cash.
Yeah.
And here's why. My dad, in his family, I mean, I probably shouldn't just blast some
you love
personal shit out there.
People. No, blast yourself. Blast yourself. Yeah.
There was family members that turned to him because he's frugal as fuck and he has money that he doesn't spend.
Right.
So a lot of times there was family members that were like, I need help, blah, blah. So he does not like handing somebody cash. So if, say, a family member was like, I need a new car. And by that I mean like,
sorry,
junker.
They're asking for
car? Yes, this is a true story. Like
we lived different lives.
No. No. And I mean by that I mean like something that could just get them to point A and point B.
Right.
And they needed help with it. He's never gonna buy. No.
Yeah.
He barely bought me a car. When I was like 18 getting my license, he was like, yeah, this is not how we're doing this.
Right.
So anyways, she was like, I need help. And now I don't think any family watches this, but he has a soft spot, especially for his sister that passed away as kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They were an adult at this point, but like he felt very I think he had even told her like I will
nephews. It's totally understandable.
Look out for them kind of thing. Told her that when she was, on her deathbed. But he will do the type of thing like, okay, cool, let's go like start looking up some ads or let's go to like the dealership. Like he does not hand people money.
Right.
Uncle Sonny, we don't have any groceries. Okay, cool. Get in the car. We're on the way to Costco. Right. We're on the way to he will go stock your house with groceries.
Damn, I have like cars and Costco.
Right. No, I mean, he'll be getting you.
No, your dad was rich.
He'd be getting you top ramen. But you're going to have food. Costco. But you're going to have food. So things like that. And I took that into consideration as I've gotten older. Like you could hand somebody money and they need rent. And next thing you know, they're like, ooh, I got money now.
Right.
And I'm not saying they're necessarily going to do something like nefarious with it, but they could be like,
they
let's
very
take
well
everybody
could.
out to dinner.
Yeah.
Oops. Like maybe we shouldn't have done that. We're still kind of short. Like,
yeah.
So if somebody was like, I can't pay my rent, he'd be like, okay, like, what's the apartment complex number? I'll go ahead and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of times it was lending, like, okay, cool, you're going to pay me back and you're going to do it in this amount of time and this way, like kind of to teach you that like responsibility.
Right.
He's just like good with money.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to slap her. I'm gonna slap her. I was like, the gum. It's just how you were like. So yeah, that's the end of the story. I got nothing else.
Do not ask Heather for money.
Don't fucking ask me for cash. You ain't getting cash. You ain't getting cash. Nobody in my house. Like we don't use cash. We track money. Cash is not a thing. I don't give cash to people.
Right.
Cash is not king in my life.
Nope. Cash money does not rule everything.
On the other hand, Tessa has cash just floating in her purse.
You're just telling people?
Where did we go? And you were like, oh, hold on. Not even in a wallet. It's just like,
It's really bad.
it's literally like, hold on.
No, like, wait, hold on. Let's see.
Is it still like that?
I just have a random,
Like, what is that? Look at that. Are you?
Wait, this is more embarrassing. I actually don't want to show people. I didn't know it was that bad.
Tessa's like, I can't afford to pay my car payment and medical insurance, but then everybody's like, why don't you open up your purse and you probably have like 4 months of fucking medical insurance in there.
No, actually, that was kind of embarrassing. I was not expecting coins to fall out too. And that's just one pocket. And that's a fanny pack. Imagine how bad it used to be when I carried around that just backpack of empty space. Like literally one time I had this backpack and somebody's like, oh, do you have some cash? I was like, yeah, I might have a little bit. And I'm like, oh my God, I have so much cash. $500.
Right. There's all your money that you're not accounting for.
I'm like, I don't want to account for it because then it's part of the budget and I don't want it part of the budget. I want it to be a different thing.
I don't care.
Okay, fine. So you say I need to see a doctor. I
You,
say
as a single woman, could get it for less than $500 a month.
for less than $500 a
Yes.
month. Even
Woman?
that's still so expensive.
No, I'm saying if you have no, I'm not giving you the okay, less than $500 a month could be $1.
Okay.
Like if
You're
you
right,
say
you're
less
right, you're
than,
right.
it could be $20. I'm saying you have your 500 bones in your purse floating around.
Okay. That was funny. Wow, that was hilarious.
Tessa be smoking before the episode today.
And during.
No, she be hitting that. She be hitting that stizzy. What's it called?
What?
Bradley wants to kill me when I try to talk. What's a stizzy? Stizzy? What's it called, Tyler? Tyler doesn't smoke, but I thought maybe he would know from being a cop. Those stupid pens with the weed in them.
Oh,
They're called. There's.
you mean my. Sorry, hold on. I want to say Benjamin and not Yahoo, but I can't. Like, I just feel like that's
I think
really
you've been
funny.
smoking it today.
Benjamin, my what is another one?
They're called stizzies.
No, they're
Yes, they are. Damn it.
They're called they're called pentagons. Oh no, she just hit the pentagon.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you, yes it is.
Allow a stizzy. Stizzy offers online of premium cannabis products that has a new set
What is
industry.
Dizzy.
It's the
I've never heard of this before.
Are you kidding me? I don't even smoke weed and I know what a stizzy is.
Right. So now I'm questioning.
See, I'd be cooler than everybody thinks I am. Everybody says I'm
What is
old
a
and I'm an old
stizzy?
head and I'm stupid. And even I know what a stizzy is. It's a pen, it's a brand. And they make the wax pens.
Oh,
Why do I know this?
I don't know because I'm looking it up and it's like, ooh. Well,
Young
the
people
Stizzy
who
brand
smoke-
says that it has an increased risk of developing cannabis-induced psychosis.
I did see that. It says young people
So-
who use stizzy pods may be at an increased risk of developing cannabis-induced psychosis, which can lead to paranoia, hallucinations, and more.
Well, here's what I'm saying.
Where it's at.
I'm seeing
Maybe
Stizzy
everybody should just be smoking stizzies.
on Urban Dictionary. Stizzy's describing someone who is abnormally better than everyone else, and I can relate to that.
I can too. Maybe that's why I know.
You know what it is. Okay. Yeah,
Maybe that's why I know.
maybe.
I might have said stizzy one day, and then like somebody was like, "No, that's like a weed pen." So
I've heard it called that before.
that's literally a thing.
If you hold two at the same time, it's the Twin Towers.
Yeah, sure.
I have lots of 9/11 jokes.
Yeah, you do.
My birthday's the 12th. It's a niche. I'm
That's the
sorry.
thing.
It's a niche interest. I love 9/11. Sorry.
Well, according to you, we can't even talk about certain countries or we're going to jail.
Well, it's
That's not what it is.
illegal.
In
It's
schools,
illegal.
It's not like us talking about it. We can talk about whatever the freak we want.
We're not teaching the people.
Right.
Right. Class is in session. And
But
we are
yeah.
talking about
When you said that, I was like,
tyrannical state of no, I'm just kidding.
are we like it's illegal? Like, so if I go out in the street and say the word Israel, I'm Jail? Like, what do you
Listen,
mean?
I don't know, but if you start hearing these weird buzzing,
I don't know why I'm leaning
clickings
back
when
like
you-
this. Hey, everybody. I'm relaxed. I'm just like super.
Okay, you are not beating the stizzy allegation now. Like, I'm like, bro, like,
I don't smoke. I don't. This is sobriety, my friend. I barely even drink.
yeah,
It's concerning.
heck yeah.
Maybe we should go back to the old days where like everybody just drank, smoked cigarettes.
I can't drink. I try. It makes
But it's
me
because,
sick.
but that's why. It's because
Because I don't do it enough.
We're
I need to build up
we
my
should have been
tolerance.
drinking daily like they did.
Oh my gosh,
You
Heather,
drink a
I have
cocktail after
days-
dinner every day. That's what they did. Be smoking
so much
cigarettes.
liquid to consume.
I don't know.
It's like spicy liquid.
Yeah, I get heartburn pretty much instantly.
I literally throw up. Like,
Literally.
when
I literally gag.
like the last time I went out and I drank, it was when I was with my new family, which we're just gonna breeze past that.
We're just gonna
And
glaze over that.
And I'm the only one that got sick. Everybody else was like totally fine. They're like, let's go to Taco Bell. And I'm like, I
When
don't
me and Tyler
know.
went out to dinner, we went to Ruth's Chris. I
Uh-huh.
got a glass of wine. Did
Mhm.
I have 2 glasses of wine? And
Like, yes, you did.
no, it's not what you think. You would think he's like, yeah, baby. And then I
Oh,
no.
I was not thinking that.
Oh,
Maybe you were, but I was not.
because you would think. And then I had a espresso martini to end the night.
To end the night?
Like at the end of dinner. Yeah.
Espresso martini
Yes.
to end the night.
After drinking 2 glasses of wine.
Okay. All
And
right.
I'm pretty sure I don't even think we had sex that night. Like
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure I got home and was like, I'm
okay.
sick, my stomach hurts, and I'm
Awesome.
gonna go pass out. Well, most people are like, oh, you go to a nice romantic dinner and then you have a couple glasses of wine. You probably had like a great night. I was probably like sick and like dizzy, like
Yeah.
no fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, did we?
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I don't think so.
I
don't
feel
think we
it
did.
feels
Like,
the same as
like I would remember, like I'm telling you. And then I think I was like not well the next day.
Maybe
I'm-
that was one of the next day the kids went to school type thing.
You know, I actually needed
like
to know
all the
that.
kids are at school. The
I
day
actually
ones,
did need to know that. Thank you.
the day ones are
Thank you.
no, because I think I had a stomach ache the next day.
You know, like
I know it's not happening when she goes.
all around me are familiar
Familiar
faces.
faces.
That's what I'm thinking. As I'm
She's
listening.
like, I'm just blocking it out. It's like my parents talking about having sex. What?
Which? Sorry.
Which apparently.
I can't. I can't.
don't say it.
I can't.
What were you gonna say, Tyler?
Nothing.
What were you gonna You
Say,
said-
I know it's not happening during the day when you go, I think I got a shit.
That's funny.
And he still will. Yes, he
Yeah.
will.
Well,
Does not stop anything. Nothing stops anything with him. I will say that.
does that make you feel better?
It does.
Does that make you feel better to say that?
It does.
I'm glad. I'm
It
really
does.
glad you got that out.
How did it
Okay.
make you feel?
You know, like whenever there's that scene in Bambi when he like witnesses his mom getting murdered, it's like that moment right after.
I'm
Like,
pretty
it's
sure
like
if Lewis is hearing
like-
this, he also feels that way.
I'm like,
Pretty sure.
you know,
Pretty sure Mike or anybody else.
but instead of feeling like
feels that way.
Bambi, I feel like some mother. You know,
Just take my life.
I just did not see that coming. You know, truly, I got me.
Yeah. I mean,
But America's Next Top Model.
America's Next Top Model.
Yeah. Yeah. What were we talking about before that?
Who's walking over here?
A ghost.
Is that Lewis?
No, it's Justin.
Clark.
Justin, stop chewing neurogum.
Your whole episode is
They love our ASMR. I'm usually chewing ice. I'm
It's
not
like part
chewing
of it.
ice because I'm chewing. I was accused in one of Tyler's episodes
Mhm.
of being a cow and not for my body. They were like, this chick chews. I was literally like,
You were accused of being a cow.
Accused.
Well, good thing you can just pretty much be like, I'm a human.
I'm a human.
I'm a human woman. Like,
I think that we were drugged this episode because it's happened before.
it's every time we do this neurogum.
It's the Justin.
Sorry.
I think it like actually drugs us. We get weird, dude. Like,
And silly.
we get silly.
Which is not, it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's okay to be silly, especially with the state of the world right now, you know. And back to that, you know, I just feel like,
How come we never had sex in this chair?
wow,
I'm just saying.
you better make sure that you know which chair, who's who. Okay, you better label that shit, bro. I'm just saying, like, just put your name on the chair.
No, I'm saying like when it was at home.
Should I take mine with
No,
me and
I'm
bring
not
it back every
doing that
time?
here.
Like,
First off,
like, I will do that.
Really
Like,
would
I'll
have
just
to wear like a plastic trash bag to do it here. No, this is not. I mean, I'm not gonna say. We're not that
No,
kind of
why
podcast.
Why not? Why aren't you gonna say? Why aren't you gonna say it now?
We did it here, but it's not on that chair. It's not on the chair.
Okay. There's lots of cameras.
It was before there was like people here and other podcasts, and it was just his,
Okay.
and it's his, so we can
Yeah.
do what we want.
Yeah, that's
Other people can't.
I can't
Mike,
I can
I
say
guess now Mike
zero
can.
judgments. I can say zero judgments because you know about some of my stuff.
Yeah.
I can't I can't even say anything.
Also,
Wait, why are you looking
just
at me?
because you have
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say that on the
not here,
podcast.
but you have
I can't say that.
ironically listen. You have ironically been really quiet about that
About what?
situation. Like
What
not
are
a
you talking
word,
about?
not
What are you talking about? Here's the thing. Sometimes you just have to be quiet about something for a while.
no, never. I'm never
Yeah.
quiet. That's probably my problem.
Yeah. Well,
That is a big problem in my life. I'm never quiet.
here.
Not here, not anywhere.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna put myself on blast on
That's my
pod.
job.
Right. And so what I will say about that is nothing. I'll continue to have my silence.
Okay.
Yeah, just for a little while. Just for a little while.
Well, anyways,
Okay.
Tyra's a maniac.
Yeah.
Miss J, wish him all the best.
Yeah, and
Even though he calls
Nigel.
himself Miss J, he's not.
No, but I'm pretty sure he identifies as just a gay man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when it's like she like talking about like drag queen stuff, like usually like sometimes drag queens are trans, but usually it's like just a gay guy. And like when you're saying she, you're referring to like that persona, not
Right.
like them as a
Yeah.
person.
So well wishes to his recovery.
Yeah,
That was very
honestly.
sad.
No, that was the saddest part because like his whole thing was walking
and he's still not. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
And then he was so optimistic. He's like, not yet. And I'm like,
right.
and you're right, not yet.
And then JB painting on that beard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And like, oh my God, the cheek filler, bro. I'm like, just get a little bit of it dissolved. Just a little bit is okay. Like you'll be okay. Like you'll be fine. Like it's okay.
Yeah. And what was Tyra's little, she just threw in there. She was like, get ready for cycle 26.
Yeah, I guess they're coming back. 28,
28.
I think. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know the number.
Irrelevant. But like them, all of them, like,
It's like
is that what this whole publicity
the
stunt
things
was? This
people
whole
will
show
do
was
to make
like,
money.
promote.
Yeah,
When she said that, it actually kind of pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
'Cause I was like, so basically, this whole thing that came out wasn't to be like transparent and look at that baby and that. Look at that baby.
Oh,
Wasn't
boy.
to be transparent or
Heather, you've done a very rich episode today.
I know. I'm just
You're talking about Ruth Chris going to Costco, your dad buying people cars.
no, he didn't trust me.
Like, okay.
No, he is not rich, girl. That's why he ain't be
Okay.
giving people cash. He's like, I'll go buy you a $500 car, like from the junkyard. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, wow.
And 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not. No.
Yeah. No. Just the episode has been very rich.
You know what? It's like we said. Why can't somebody be proud of something or happy about something or excited about something?
Yeah.
And I just disassociated because I wanted to say brag,
judged?
but then I was like, well, maybe not brag because bragging's bad. But show something off.
Who do you think is judging you?
I really don't care.
Exactly.
To be honest, I don't. You're right.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm like, exactly.
It's okay that we have what we have. Did you already shut it off? Yeah. Oh. Like people should not be ashamed of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like inherently,
yeah,
like even that, I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
But I mean, we struggle too. Like, why do we have to like talk about the struggle?
You don't always have to like.
But I feel like people
struggle.
think that you do. Like you feel like you have to.
Yeah. Well, I am struggling. So like, I don't have to find it. It's right there. Like, so like. I think that's really the difference.
I mean, look. That's the thing, though, is nobody needs to even know that.
And that's the thing.
Nobody needs to know that.
Right.
You got a roof over your head. You work hard. You have a car.
Yeah.
You have food. You have essentials. Like, you are surviving.
Yeah.
Y'all, I be eating.
You got me. You got me clocked. I am doing a little bit better than I claim. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah. Honestly, go watch the doc if you want.
It's not really anything that great.
No, it's like nobody actually takes accountability for anything.
Not one person.
And they just show a girl's assault live again.
Not one person takes accountability for anything. Literally. The one statement that was made by Ken was, I take full responsibility for one of the shoots that went bad, because he said it was a bad idea and he should have stopped it.
Right.
I don't even remember which one. That was the one time someone said, I take responsibility.
It was the gunshot one.
Was it the gunshot one?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Which also,
but yeah,
they did a photo shoot where they reenacted like really crazy stuff.
The whole thing
was a really awful, out of touch idea.
I think that's the end.
Yeah.
I think we're at the end.
I think that's it. We have to try to bring that the relevance of the episode back.
To circle back to what we're talking about at the beginning, yes, all messed up. But, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. More importantly, comment, engage, share. However you want to. And honestly, I'm going to say this, guys. I have really appreciated the stepping up of the insults lately. They've gotten more creative.
I haven't seen any.
Just a couple. They're like, please continue. We love it.
What did I miss?
No, we're not starting a whole new thing. We already got the 2-minute mark 5 minutes ago.
Do I have to get mad right now?
No, Heather.
Did I miss some insults?
Get proud.
I will say
get proud that they're learning.
Appreciate there's good comments on YouTube.
And go check them out.
Go check them out while you watch our episode on loop. Loop it.
Yeah.
Just loop it. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
In the shadows, I found my light. In the chaos, I found my